Hello and welcome to Miss Marisa's classroom, everybody. In open court reading, the second read is our close reading. We take a closer look at the text to help analyze its complexity. Close reading is a central focus of many state standards now. The purpose is to teach students to notice features and language used by the author. It's considered careful and purposeful rereading. So we go back in and read with the writer's eye. Let's take a look at how that works. For our close reading lesson today, we're going to revisit Hungry Little Hare in grade 2. Let's take a look at how this works. We're going to explain to the students that we're going to revisit the text or reread it, but just certain parts to really understand its complexity and help access complex text. We're going to explain the two features that we're really going to focus on for this particular close reading lesson. We're going to look at compare and contrast, and we're going to take a look at sequence, okay? So we're going to explain compare and contrast before we go back to revisit. Boys and girls, compare and contrast is something that we need to do when we are reading in order to help understand the text better. So let me give you an example, everybody. Let's compare bananas and oranges, okay? Let's compare them. They're fruit. You have to peel them. They're edible. Let's contrast a banana and an orange. So they look different, they taste different, they're shaped differently, right? So these are some ideas of comparing and contrasting. We're also going to take a look at sequence. Events in a story usually happen in a certain order or sequence. The author often uses words that clarify time and order of events. Okay, boys and girls, when we go back in and do a close reading or a second read or a revisit, we don't have to read the entire selection. We go back in and just look at maybe a particular paragraph or a certain page. So please join me on page 50 and 51 as we reread and look at sequence. Here we go, boys and girls. Miss Russo is going to help you with the reading of pages 50 and 51. Little Hare, the jackrabbit, had green long ears with little black tips. Her long furry hind paws helped her hop very fast and jump very high. One beautiful day, Little Hare smelled raspberries. Raspberry leaves were her favorite food. Okay, boys and girls, let's talk about sequence. Remember I told you that the author sometimes uses sequence or words to explain the selection or the story. So let's take a look at on page 51. We read one beautiful day as the first sentence. Does that tell us when this occurred? Was it an ugly day, a bad day, a beautiful day? So that gives us a deeper understanding of where the story took place and what kind of day it was. We're going to continue to do some close reading and take a look at 2 additional pages. Are you ready, boys and girls? Please join me on pages 58 and 59, and let's take a look at sequence. Here we go. Let's reread these. Ready? Little Hare was hungry. She hopped and then hopped again, past a big green bush. Ouch! A voice said. You bumped me. Little Hare looked, but she saw only slender green leaves. I can't see you, Little Hare said. You're not supposed to see me. A katydid hopped right in front of the little hare. I look exactly like a leaf, but I'm an insect. My disguise protects me from praying mantises. Okay, boys and girls, let's take a quick look at the sequence of these particular pages. Ready? On page 51, it says, Little Hare was hungry and she hopped and then hopped again. Notice the word again. Boys and girls, this word helps describe a repeated event. The little hare keeps hopping again and again. The hare has hopped through the pond, the meadows, the woods. The sequence of whether she met the frog first or the spider first doesn't really matter. The sequence is tied to her search for what? The raspberry leaves. So that helps us better understand the selection, doesn't it? And this is why we do close reading, everybody, to have a better understanding and a deeper knowledge of the selection and read with the writer's eye. Thank you, everybody, and join me next time. Have a great day. See you again. Bye-bye. For more lessons on comprehension and additional lessons on close reading, count on Open Court Reading with its proven research and 5-decade legacy.